Hey guys, this is Josh. I want to make a quick video. I know I cut my hair, don't remind me. Um, Hold on 1 second. I don't want you guys looking at my bald head the whole video. I know it's not a pretty sight to see up there, so I'm gonna put this little doohickey on right here. This might be a little bit you might not be a fan of the Lakers, but I really could care less what you think about the Lakers because we got the most championships besides the Boston Celtics, so you can kick rocks. But anyways, enough with that. Let's get to the video. This is their new world order being pushed in. Okay, that's the name of the video. It says, "Is their new world order being pushed in?" with a question mark, and we're about to find out.
A lot of strange things are continuing to happen. DARPA has put millions behind an effort to power drones with ground-based lasers. I guess conspiracy theorists have been proven right yet again. We remember what happened in Maui, the DEW attacks.
Yeah, what happened in Maui was crazy with the lasers and stuff. And even the Simpsons had predicted the lasers that was going on there and stuff like that. They can use the lasers to light the ground on fire. And if you remember, the Coffin Uprising made a video, and I made a video too about it. It was about the Illuminati card game had the Hawaii card in it, and it mentioned the ground was on fire. So we all know that what they planned over there was basically what they wanted to do was to exterminate the land and the people. So yeah. But they won't let us talk about that kind of stuff on YouTube, so we gotta be cautious about that.
And in other places. And now they are openly admitting to DEWs in this article right here. It says, under the 2-year contract, Raytheon will create an airborne relay design to enable webs capable of harvesting, transmitting, and redirecting optical beams. Above all that, it even mentions the directed energy weapons in that article. And look at this. DARPA wants to jolt the nervous system with
Look at this. The nervous system. With what? What do you say?
electricity and lasers.
Lasers, electricity. That makes sense, right?
So they are moving to their next phase. They already used everything as test in like Maui and places like that. When it comes,
Why do they want to get inside of people's nervous systems and bodies so much? Oh, that's right. Control. They want to control the body. They want to control the human mind. They want to see what they think. They want to get inside of a human's patterns. We've seen this over and over again. When you go to Facebook, you go to Instagram, these AIs, they listen to me. This sounds crazy, but this is the truth. I believe that Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, they all use people's status updates and the way people move, they live their life, all that blah blah blah. They use that to create AI, which is creating a direct human interaction of how a human's supposed to react, so they can put it inside of a computer and have a robot take over eventually in the future. This is all patterns that they're gathering, like information, like data, like cookies, like data off the computer and stuff like that. getting that information and harvesting it into a computer and a database for AI. That's what I think, but that's just my opinion.
So this DEW stuff. Now they are openly admitting their next steps. Because they are coming after you, they are coming after me. This isn't meant to be fear propaganda. This is meant to enlighten you. Because there's definitely a lot of odd stuff going on. And a Tesla robot attacked an engineer at the company's Texas factory.
And again, oh shit.
It's W-2 and
My fault,
1099
guys.
season for businesses, and your employees and
Planning what they are hinting.
My phone accidentally hit the computer. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Trying to get it back on track here.
Because there's definitely a lot of odd stuff going on. And
Okay, I'll stop right there. Like the Texas, okay, it says Tesla robot attacked an engineer at company's Texas factory, which again, Tesla, Elon Musk moved his company out of California due to, I don't know, probably taxes or politics. Who knows? I don't know. Who cares? But he moved it to Texas. Maybe because he had to pay taxes. You know, rich billionaires don't want to pay taxes and stuff like that. Well, that makes sense. But it's at the same time, it says Tesla robot attacked an engineer at a company's Texas factory, which makes kind of a bit of sense when you take into consideration that when you put AI and you put these, these updates on these things, no one knows. Like, remember that movie that came out when that movie, what was it called, Terminator? Maybe that's a clear indication of what they're trying to do. If you watch Terminator and you watch how that Rise of the Machines, oh, this is it right here. The Rise of the Machines, guys. Literally out of the Terminator playbook.
Tesla robot attacked an engineer at the company's Texas factory. This seems like something out of a sci-fi movie. And this is setting the stage to where humans become obsolete completely. They're going to use these robots one day to completely replace humans. This is one of their final phases. And they also want to merge, the elites do, with machines.
Right there, I'm gonna stop it. Guys, I'm gonna say this very clearly. He's right. They want to get rid of humans eventually. Eventually, AI is going to take over. Eventually, they're going to try to merge man and machine together. And eventually, robots are going to become so superior, I guess, in their words, to humans that humans are not going to be needed anymore in workplaces, which means people are going to lose jobs, which means that people are going to lose money, which means that if you don't adapt, you will be left behind, which means that they will try to merge man and machine together, and they think machine is more superior to man. That's what they think, and as the only way you progress in this world is going to be through AI, and that's it. You know, if you're just human, they don't care about you anymore. Sad reality, but it's the truth. It's the future that we're going to be living in, people. I hope it's not what I'm saying, but I'm pretty sure that's the way we're heading.
Listen to this.
I started at Purdue Global because it was really easy to try to balance.
I hate commercials.
Classes, writing papers.
I really do.
Being a mom, being a full-time employee.
Skip.
I could still balance.
Skip.
The Tesla engineer was attacked by a robot in an incident that reportedly left a trail of blood. The robot is said to have sunk its metal claws into the worker's back and arm. Scary stuff. I'm joined by AI expert Andrew Eborn. Andrew, this is like something out of a horror movie.
Look at this smiling piece of shit person right here. Look how he's just smiling. Like, look, she's terrified. Look at this jackass. Look at this guy. He couldn't be even more happier that we're losing our jobs here. This is absolutely ridiculous, people. Absolutely ridiculous here.
it certainly is, isn't it? And the joy of joining in Twixmas sort of gets spoiled by this sort of story, doesn't it? It is the stuff of nightmares. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is what the headline would sort of have you believe. But actually, it broke in the Times a little bit earlier today, so it didn't quite make papers. And actually, if you dig a bit deeper into the story, I've got it here, they say basically the accident is the latest recorded at the company's Tesla Gigafactory, which is indeed in Texas. And 21 workers, out of every 21, one worker is injured last year. But if you dig a bit deeper, what actually happened, the robot itself was designed to move aluminium car parts and was supposed...
Here comes the lies. They all look. He has it written down on his phone. The book of the book of lies right here.
to be turned off while one of the workers did some maintenance. It wasn't turned off. So it's not the headline that people talk about where it's a machine tacking the worker. It's a normal sort of situation, which is an industrial injury as a result of the machine not being turned off.
So, Andrew, this is a story about human failure.
It is totally human error.
Right. It is. You see right there? It is totally human error. They're not blaming the robot that viciously attacked the human. They're blaming the human error. The human error. Which they're trying to put an end to the human error. If you look at his face right there and you look at her face, she's relieved. She's like, oh, okay. You're telling me that robots can't hurt people. Okay, so I feel a lot better. You seen the before and the before and after picture of her? Look how calm she is now. This is what I'm talking about, desensitizing people and baiting people and hurting people into this bullshit that they have planned for us people. You can't sit here and tell me that this guy just smooth talked his way out of that. Seriously.
As you know, I'm Back to the Futurists. I talk around the world advocating the benefits of AI and robotics and how we should embrace it, because it's going to make everybody's life a lot easier. What you tend to find with any new technology, you get a lot of people who are scaremongering. And what they're doing, they're sort of turning around and saying, hang about, these machines are going to rise of the machine. It's going to come and attack us and get rid of all our jobs.
And this is how they ease us into this bullshit. Just like this.
Well, certainly, I mean, Goldman Sachs said about 300 million of our jobs will be lost to AI, but at the same time, there are tremendous benefits. I always basically say that AI, if you like, it's our greatest human achievement, but also potentially the biggest existential threat. But what we need to do is put the facts, do a little bit more light, shine light and less...
Why are humans and mankind, people, human beings, why do we always try to reach something and try to mess up something and try to just destroy something, or either just build something to fuck up things like the ocean, the air pollution? How come we have to just fuck up everything? Like this mental state that they have us going in, working a 9 to 5 every day, thinking it's normal, and they put us in this system that we have to all abide by to make money to live. How come we can't just break out of this matrix that they have us put into this fucking shell of a society that we live in, politics included, that we're all fighting each other and we're all protesting about bullshit and then we can't just live a normal life, an independent life, so everyone just has rights and everyone just gets along with everybody? No, they don't want that. They want us pinned against each other, knife to throat, bare arms against another bare arms. I mean, this is ridiculous. Gang violence. I mean, they do this to set up for their fucked society to have us put in, because they want us to fight each other. Gang versus gang. Hood versus hood. Politics versus politics. I mean, this is bullshit. We're fighting over old, decrepit has-beens that's sitting up in Washington that live on luxury yachts that have pina coladas every Saturday and Sunday. I mean, give me a break.
Heat, I say, on the story. So this is not a story about AI turning bad. It's about human error.
And it really makes you wonder what is real and what is not. That newscast alone looked rather AI-ish to me. I don't know if it looked like that to anybody else. But did you see what they were talking about? Did you notice what they were talking about in that news broadcast? How it was human error that something like this happened.
There you go.
This is my whole point. They want to make humans obsolete.
There you go.
One way or the other.
I just said that.
And then they're going to replace you.
I just said that, and I didn't even. This is my first time watching this video, and I didn't even know he was gonna say that. I just said that, and that is my first time watching this video. First time.
With AI completely. That is one of their final phases, and they are ramping it up more and more. And this is why Elon Musk wants to microchip people and their brain. Another interesting thing is April 2024 seems like it's going to be a very interesting month. You have this movie coming out on 4/5. It's the worldwide release on 4/5. 3 days before the eclipse, the next eclipse. And it's called The First Omen. Now, I know it's just a movie, but the movie poster is very telling because it's a demonic hand holding a baby in the poster. Obviously, the Omen movies are associated with the Antichrist, but look at this. This is a scene from I, Pet, Goat 2. If you've not seen that yet, go watch it. You will see tons of symbolism in I, Pet, Goat 2. Doesn't that movie poster for The First Omen and this scene look eerily similar? You got this hand holding a baby, just like you had that demon hand holding a baby. What could they be hinting at that is coming in the year 2024?
Bullshit.
Now, I'm not the type to date set. I'm not going to say, oh, this is happening on this set date. But you can't lie that there's a lot of stuff on the horizon, especially during this eclipse, with everything that they keep predictively programming right in front of your face. So it really makes you wonder what they are planning, what they are hinting at for the year 2024. I don't know, but it's worth paying attention to. Who was the 45th president? That's right. It was one Donald Trump. And there's a lot of stuff happening with one Donald Trump. So could they be alluding to something with Trump with this movie releasing on 4/5, 3 days before the eclipse? And it's interesting, 3, because they love that 33 number. I don't know. You tell me. But it's very strange stuff, to say the least. And it's seeming like they are going to try to create some kind of crazy event around election season 2024. Because why else will they be talking about this? Donald Trump poses the biggest threat to the world in 2024. What his victory in America's election would mean, and then they have it looking like an eclipse going over the earth. So what is happening? What is going on? What is coming? I don't know. But with that movie coming out right there on 4/5, The First Omen, and the omen being associated with the Antichrist. Also in April, you got Civil War coming out. So what could they be telling you in a roundabout way? Could they be telling you there's going to be some kind of major Civil War type event? Is this why a lot...
Guys, heed the warnings. They don't put this in movies for nothing. Take it from me. I know what I'm talking about, people. It's the proof is in the pudding here. I know what I'm talking about. Call does the same thing I do. I look up to Call. Call is a mentor to me. Call from Uprising. I just call him Call. But he inspires me to carry on his work. That's why I watch him, and that's why I take inspiration from him. He's like a teacher, kind of like a mentor, more so. But they have a movie coming out called Civil War, so it's not a coincidence.
Out of elites are building bunkers. I don't know. I'm just going to let you, the viewer, decide that for yourself because, again, I'm not date setting. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, something is for sure going to come on this day in 2024, but it's just worth paying attention to because you don't know what these people really have in store.
Bullshit.
But it just seems like they are trying to tell you through different forms of media. They are trying to predictively program a major event. You have talking heads talking about a Black Swan event. You have this Civil War movie coming out. You have the first Omen coming out. It's also very interesting, too. I never caught this before, but you also have Usher performing at the Super Bowl 58. So are they saying that they are ushering in their new order? Because the Super Bowl performances are usually always filled with some form of symbolism. But when you put all of this together, Usher in February performing at the Super Bowl, ushering in. Then you have this movie called The First Omen in April, 4/5. 45 being associated with Trump. And all of this stuff going on with Trump, it really makes you wonder what they are planning, what they are hinting at. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a little too paranoid. Or maybe I might be on to something. You decide. I will let you, the viewer, decide for yourself what you choose to believe in. Because all I'm doing is questioning things. I'm asking you, what are your thoughts to all of this stuff going on? Do you think something major is coming in 2024? So it really just makes you wonder what they are planning. As always, please take time out of your day.
All right, enough of his shit. All right, about me now. This guys, I gotta say one thing only before I end the video. Time will tell. Time will tell. I have my opinions and I have my shared opinions, but I know I'm just gonna keep it to myself. You tell me what you think in the comment section. If you stay this long to watch this whole video, you tell me what you think because everyone has a different opinion on it. You seen what I seen, same thing that you seen, I seen. So, we have to see, guys. We just can't assume, but I think we all know that this ain't gonna end well. All right, see you guys.